All right, let's do this shit, boys. All right, let's. What do we? How do we want to start? I know how we want to start. You didn't think you'd be seeing me back here, you know. You thought I forgot about you, and you forgot about me. Okay, at the same time, same time. Now, this is funny though. This is a funny. All right, this is a funny. All right, back again though, because the name of the song. That's why we played it. All right, that's enough of that. All right, stop it. Stop. All right, boys, but we're back. We're oh my gosh, we're on YouTube again. A few things are bringing me back to YouTube. Because I've been busy with stand up for real. I just don't have time for both. And stand up's a lot more fun. I've been making more friends. People think I'm better at it. You know, there's just a lot of let me pull this. Hold on, dude. Like, I'm not saying stand-up's easier than YouTube because it's like it's a different kind of time commitment entirely. But I just seem to do better with stand-up than YouTube. So I'm sorry. I have not forgotten about you guys. I love you guys. And I'm gonna try to come back to hang out. I might do like more like live streams because that seems like. I don't know. I might like. I'm shaking the camera. That sucks. I don't know how to fix that. I have new monitors. So I could see live streams because I could see myself writing bits out of live streams, but I don't really know what I'm. I gotta talk to you today about a few, and also I got new glasses. I got new these. They're clear. They're clear glasses. I'm gonna take a joke from my friend Ken. I when I put on my glasses, they're too small. I feel like I'm face fucking my glasses, and I should get prescription B glasses, so my glasses don't get pregnant, right? What is it? What is it called? Plan B? All right, whatever. It's a terrible joke. Fuck you, Ken. You're awful at comedy. What if I just started shitting on all my comedy friends for no reason? That'd be hilarious. That'd honestly be really fun. It's actually Dylan Merrill's birthday today. We're having fun. Okay, we're having fun for Dylan Merrill's birthday. That's what he would want. If you don't know Dylan Merrill, you don't know why. Don't worry about it. Just move on. We're supposed to have fun today, though. On behalf of him, he wants us to have fun. He's all right. Anyway, moving on. I like that 3 comics are gonna watch this, and I'm gonna make jokes that only comics are gonna get. This video's gonna suck. Nobody's watching this anymore. No, we need to. All right, I might need to make a few videos today actually, because there's something that I really do want to show you. It's what brought me back. When I saw this, I was like, I know that I haven't recorded a video in fucking 9 months, but we need to talk about this. And I think the action plan is to jump right to it. Well, not jump right to it. No, there's some background information you need to know. As you know, the U.S. has made the peculiar choice of attacking Iran. Okay. Very terrible choice, not a well informed choice. Okay. But nonetheless a choice. And this is being done by mostly Donald Trump, right? And is he under the knife from under the knife? That's not the expression. That is an expression. That's not this expression. What is this expression? Whatever. Is he being threatened by Netanyahu to do everything he's doing? Probably. Here's my thing. Here's my theory. The blackmail that Netanyahu and the Shin Bet and the Mossad have on Donald Trump is not pedophilic in nature, but gay in nature. Because every Republican can say to themselves, like, well, you know, if my 13-year-old niece looked like that, I might do it too. You know, that's every Republican. Okay. But no, not every Republican is like, wow, he would suck a man's penis. I could never see myself sucking a man's penis. Who would suck man's penis if you're a man? Men's penises are meant for women to be sucking, you know? And so I think they have some gay shit on him. If I'm gonna be like, if we're gonna get real conspiratorial, they have some gay shit on Donald Trump. Donald Trump does not want it getting out to his MAGA base. The people who don't care have left, right? Because it's also the evangelical Christians who are like, I know evangelical Christians, and they like are outspoken against churches for thinking that gay people should not be lynched. I guess I don't, so like that's their opinion. And then these are also the people getting flown out to Israel to be shown why this is the Holy Land. Okay. So that's just a little, but so Donald Trump is bombing. I don't know what he's doing. I was, the fun story. I slept through the ceasefire. I took a nap. I woke up and I was like, wait, was there a ceasefire? And it was like, yeah, but it's over now, So it's over now. This war is a real disaster. Damn, I feel like my camera quality sucks, but I feel like it's just do I have to do this? Is it the reflection of the clear? Because I have new glasses. They're clear glasses. All right, I'll just do I'll just talk to you like this for a little while. No, but I don't even know what else I was saying. The Donald Trump is blackmailed by Israel. That's the last and only thing that makes sense. Like that's his last benefit of the doubt. Otherwise, he just fully has dementia. And actually, we're going to talk about why he has dementia today. Okay, all right. Let's just get into it. Let's quit fucking around. We got to get back to the video that brought and Lesh back to YouTube. I forgot to say welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys. No, wait, that's not my intro, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That's not my intro. It's shit. I don't know my intro. Okay, we'll come back to that. That's fine. Oh, hello, people, everybody. Welcome back to and Lesh. That's what it is. It's a beautiful intro, folks. All right, we've got the video queued up. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. Oh, I missed you all. Oh, I've missed you all. Man, let's see it. So wait. Fuck. No, we're messing this up. Let me put myself down here. We have Trump speaks about no tax on tips with a DoorDash grandma. Watch live.
Hey, Donnie.
Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you. I have your DoorDash order for you, Mr. President.
That's very nice. Look at this. This doesn't look staged, does it?
They're all your favorites.
That's good. These are good. DoorDash is doing a good job. So, the reason for this is the fact that I heard you picked up an extra $11,000 that you didn't get because the tax bill was so big. The refund was the biggest you've ever had. Is that a correct statement?
It definitely was. Yeah, I saved over $11,000 by not having to claim.
Was that surprising to you?
It was very surprising. Very
A
surprising.
great big beautiful bill. And that doesn't include overtime in your case. This is only just based on what we did in terms of every other aspect of the tax bill, right?
Yes, sir.
So
We're watching this, right? We're seeing this.
And that's what it is, the tax cut. It's really, we call it the great big beautiful bill. We should call it the great big beautiful tax cut.
It's, first of all, my boss just did her tax deductions the other day. And she doesn't qualify for like half the shit she used to anymore because of his dumb, whatever. But also, I like that they pick a lady. I like that they call her DoorDash grandma on her shirt. They make her wear a DoorDash grandma shirt. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? All right, let's just keep going.
Because it's a tremendous amount of money. And and that's overtime. That's also on Social Security, as you know.
Yes,
And it's pretty amazing.
yes, it
And
is.
you're really nice. Would you like to do
I'm going to heat up on this. Don't worry.
a news conference with me with these people? These are not the nicest people. They're not nice like you. You know that, right?
I'll do whatever you ask me to do, sir.
So the no tax on tips is something special, right?
It's very special.
And that's the one that really pertains to you more than anything else.
Yes, sir.
It's fantastic. It's so such an honor to meet you. And I think you voted for me, you know?
Maybe.
Yeah. I heard you're a good
He didn't vote
supporter.
for her.
Appreciate it. I'll put this over here. And why don't we have a news conference with the press? Want to do it?
Sure.
You don't have
Yo, okay, so what he just said. First of all, she did not vote for him, but he just said, "Let me put this over here, and we're gonna have a conference with the press. Let's see what happens."
to space 8 months. I think they're looking about hormones straight and various other things. Do you have any questions?
Let's get the DoorDash lady over and talk to her about the Strait of Hormuz. What do you think?
Mr. President, did you post that picture of yourself depicted as Jesus Christ?
Well, it wasn't depicted. It was me. I did post it, and I thought it was me as the doctor, and it had to do with Red Cross as a Red Cross worker there, which we support.
What do we think? What do we think about him as a Red Cross worker? I'll put up the picture. Well, remember to do that, Adam. But I'll put up the picture of him as a Red Cross worker. By the way, he's curing Jeffrey Epstein of all people. What the fuck?
And only the fake news could come up with that one. So I just heard about it, and I said, "How did they come up with that?" It's supposed to be me as a doctor, making people better, and I do.
Because somebody else, I think it was a Tom Piker, also pointed out that he could have just said right now, like, that was my staffers. That was fucked up. My bad. They're being, reprimanded. He chose to take responsibility himself.
Make people better, make people a lot better. As
Because
an
he thinks he's a doctor.
example, the 11,000. I understand your husband's going through treatment.
Yes, sir.
This was the craziest part of it. So this was staged enough for him to know that she was a DoorDash driver driving with a sick husband. What's gonna come out is that she is. Sorry, I'm like rubbing my knee against the desk. What's gonna come out is that she is DoorDashing to make extra money to pay for her cancerous husband's treatments, right? And Donald Trump, as a billionaire and as the president, gave her a $100 tip. He's a billionaire on his own. He could have said, here's all the money you need for cancer treatment personally. He could have asked the White House to do it, and they would have done it. Instead, he decided to give her a $100 tip. Let's go back into the madness. Okay.
Cancer treatment, so
Yes,
this
sir.
goes a long way.
Yes, sir. It sure does.
Mr. President, are another
And he just looks at the camera.
ran? And if so, will you send Vice President J.D. Vance again?
Well, he's done a good job. It's Steve and Jared. They've all done a very good job. And
Because Jared Kushner doing a good job at anything.
we've been called by the other side. They'd like to make a deal very badly. Very badly.
What was the sticking point over? You said it was over nuclear.
It was over nuclear. Very similar. Yeah, very good. I guess you're listening. It's over the fact that they
Okay,
will
so
never have a
we're
nuclear weapon.
We're at 318 right
You
now.
walk in-
Okay. So we're going to hang out.
Now, it could very well be this is going to be settled before that. We've been called this morning
What's he saying here?
by the right people, the appropriate people, and they want to work a deal. They would like to work a deal.
Okay, let's go to 7:15, because he's still talking.
They're doing no business. I didn't like seeing boats come out if they were doing business with Iran, but if they weren't, no boats came out. So now Iran is doing absolutely no business, and we're going to keep it that way very easily.
Yeah, so this is right off the back of him trying to implement a second barricade at the Strait of Hormuz. And then the up-to-date information is that the barricade of the Strait of Hormuz that he implemented Nobody is respected yet, and they've done nothing about it. Okay, so now he's talking about Democrats. Cool.
They cheated on the election. They cheated on the vote. They cheated in every way possible, and it's the only way we got an incompetent man to be a president. And he was an incompetent man. Many of the things that we're talking about, even including this would have been settled a long time ago. Not.
I like that he thinks that we cheated in our democracy, but nobody cheats in Israel's democracy, which is the most democratic country in the Middle East and on the planet. You know? Isn't that weird?
Yeah. And it should have been settled by other presidents. But the election was a rigged election. We can't let that happen to our country.
It's concealment of exculpatory information. What should happen?
Well, it's a very serious charge against them and the Democrats. They cheat. They can't get elected with their policy.
This is what
so their
I'm
policy is
looking.
no good. They want to have, open borders.
Okay, so watch. They want Democrats to have policies with open borders.
They want to have men playing in women's sport. Do you think that men should play in women's sport?
I really don't have an opinion on that.
Oh my god.
You don't, I'll bet you do.
No.
They want to have men playing in women's sport. Do you think that men should play in women's sports?
I really don't have an opinion on that.
You don't, I'll bet
No.
you do.
This poor DoorDash driver being brought into the middle of it, like the fact that Trump just decides to stand next to random people does add a lot to like the entertainment of leave her alone. Do you think men should play in women's sports? Dude, he's so this is the funniest thing he's ever done. This is the funniest thing he's ever done. He is demented. And we're gonna laugh a lot the rest of the night. Because I got a surprise for you. But Donald Trump has never been. Is there like a stain on one side of my shirt? It's the microphone blocking. Okay. Because I'm looking at this and it looks like my shirt is wet. I don't want my shirt to look wet. That's not good. Let's do a little. That doesn't. See, my shirt's not wet anymore. There you go. This poor lady is asked about trans sports. And she actually, we're going to go back. She has the best response you could possibly have. I could not come up with a better response. I could not have even come up with this response in the heat of the moment. I would have screamed in his face about how ridiculous he is. Let's see this again. Oh wait, we can't hear it.
They want to have, open borders. They want to have men playing in women's sport. Do you think that men should play in women's sports?
I really don't have an opinion on that.
Oh my
You
God.
don't, I'll bet
No.
you do.
Oh my God.
I'm here about no
Pizza.
tax on tips.
Yeah.
She's here for no tax on tips. She has no opinion on that. What a beautiful answer that will not get her lit on social media for the next 24 days.
Here. You know, a lot of tankers are coming up here. They're coming in empty and out full. And we have a great capacity to take care of that business.
God, he just sucks so much.
House Good Zippers, do you know?
Oh, she's back to her.
Ma'am, may we know your name, please? Have you delivered to the White House before?
I have not. My name is Sharon Simmons.
And are the White House Good Zippers, do you know?
Wait.
Potentially. Yes, very.
Mr. President, can I ask you something
That's
about
sweet.
Cuba?
Thank you. You reminded me.
He have $100 bill.
Well, we're going to see with Cuba. Cuba's another story. Cuba's been a terribly run country for a long time. It's got a bad
The
system.
Castros are,
It's been very oppressive, as you know. And we have a lot of great Cuban Americans, all of whom just about voted for me. And they were treated very badly. In many cases,
I actually
family members
know,
have been killed.
I
They've
actually
been
personally
beaten
know
up and
Cuban Americans
mugged
who did not vote for you.
Terrible things happened in Cuba. And Cuba's a failing nation. And we're going to do this. And we may stop by Cuba after we're finished with this. But Cuba...
What a terrifying answer. Does he talk to the DoorDash lady more? He's like telling her things. Okay, what is this? Because it's the most inappropriate thing that I've ever seen
And you
for
know,
him
if
to
you
talk to
want-
the DoorDash lady.
Is your husband up to coming? You think? Does he like UFC?
He
If
might.
he's feeling good, we'll make sure you come, okay?
That would be wonderful.
That's
Thank
better
you.
than the tip I just gave you. I'll tell you. That's a lot better, but no.
A UFC event that he can get comped easily is the next offer. Does your husband like UFC? I don't like UFC. What if you don't like
Is he
UFC?
doing okay? Is he going to be okay?
He's doing very well. He's doing very well. He actually, during the process, he wrote a book. And
Go ahead, give him the name. Maybe you'll say.
he hasn't had it published yet, but it's a book on humility, and his name is Leo, and he's just
Oh my
doing
gosh.
good.
Isn't that like wholesome people and they just
We have been married for 6 years,
it's a
but we've, like most people, we've been together for over 10. So
That's very good. Well, that's right. Nice to say hello to him. He's going to
well, that's not a real
He's going to get better.
marriage,
And
but
he's going to be good.
all right, we gotta be nice. We gotta be
I wanna
nice to
thank you all, and I want
Lady
to
DoorDash. And by the way, it also came out that this. All right, he's just talking. It also came out that this tax on tips, no tax on tips, wouldn't. This no tax on tips can't help her because she doesn't actually make enough money where they would take away her tips. Okay, wait, X. I hate that Twitter's called X, but if I just type in X, then it comes up. I have to show you the other funny thing that I've been looking at on the internet, which nobody is going to like. All right, folks, this is a quick update, different day about the situation. Well, okay, Donald Trump just did something funnier than the DoorDash lady thing, and I need to share it with you. All right, that's he's fully losing it, and it's making for some amazing scenes, So look at this. Let's pull this up bigger. Can we make this bigger? Here, let's make this bigger here. So it's Donald Trump with the Georgia women's tennis team. Okay, this is the scene. Look at how they decide to stage this picture. This is amazing. This is awesome. I don't even know who these people are on the side. It's not. I think that's Ted. That might be. I don't know if that's Ted Cruz. I can't fucking tell. But yeah, I showed my friend this picture, and she's like, "But where are the women?" And then she saw the women. It's great. It's great. All right, that's all. All right, that's all for this video, folks. Thanks for watching this. Yeah, I'm releasing some controversial videos recently, but I know it's interesting. It's fun stuff, folks. It's fun stuff. At least I'm uploading again. That's what you should think. Okay. All right, folks. Love you. Bye.